99 to we are futurizing ourselves to Vikshit Bharat in 2047. Therefore, India has come a long way. It has gone through a lot of struggles. And the day we celebrate is due to this process, this revolution. And that's why Bhagat Singh beautifully would say, long live the revolution. Bhagat Singh repeatedly, till his sacrifice of his life, till his martyrdom, he said, long live the revolution. Inqilab Zindabad, he said. Dear friends, the revolution should go on, otherwise India will stop. Unless and until the revolution goes on, it stops. India stops. And therefore, we need to revolutionize ourselves in our thoughts, in our way of behavior, so that we move forward. The moment revolution stops, moving forward will stop. Vikshit Bharat will remain only in a dream. Vikshit Bharat will not be a reality. And therefore, long live the revolution should be our motto, so that India moves forward. Because it has moved forward from slavery to 1990 Reformation to 2026. And we are looking up to Vikshit Bharat. And therefore, dear children, all of you Jonians, be a revolutionary in your life. I'm not speaking about the negativism. I'm speaking about the optimism of being a revolutionary. Be a revolutionary for yourself and for your future. Otherwise, you stop. You stop growing. You stop updating yourself. Unless and until a person is a revolutionary in his very life, in his very existence, he stops moving forward. We need to have Vikshit in our very being. And therefore, dear Jonians, be a revolutionary. Be a revolutionary. Yesterday I said it. The meaning of Inqilab Zindabad should instill in you the feeling of patriotism, the feeling of being oneness with the motherland. And that's how comes the second attitude of Vande Mataram. I bow to my motherland. I bow to my motherland. If you are not a revolutionary, you can't be a patriotic human being in this earth. And if you are not a revolutionary, you will not bow to your motherland. You will not have love for your land. That's why Rabindranath Tagore very beautifully he said, I bow to my motherland India. Vande Mataram, he said. Dear friends, never ever give up India in any situation, because India is our pride. We need to put our chest very high and say, I am an Indian and I bow to my country, and I will never allow anyone to betray my country. I will never allow anyone to put down my country, because India is my mother. India is my motherland. Dear children, have that patriotic feeling. India is our motherland. India should grow. India should be on the high pinnacle of our development. And that's why the government pushes forward for the development. India should develop. I will give you an incident that took place in my life. I was in Belgium for 3 years. I was doing my higher studies in Belgium for 3 years. I still remember we 6 of us were getting inside the train in Frankfurt in Germany. In Germany, we were getting inside the train. We were 6 of us. As soon as we entered inside, the people, those who were sitting there, the Germans, the so-called proud people, Germans, 3 girls were there and some 5 men were there. You know what? They all moved out from that cabin because we are Indians. Because we are Indians. Because our color is different. And therefore, we all felt humiliated. We all felt humiliated. As Indians, there in Frankfurt, there in Germany, we entered black colored people, brown colored people, little different from them. They moved away. I felt really humiliated. And then, remember, we went and sat with them in their cabin. We went behind them. And that's called moving forward. We said, we will go and sit. They won't let them go on moving. We moved. We moved into their cabin. That is called the patriotic feeling. That I will not give up my motherland. I am an Indian, and Indian feeling should spread everywhere. And therefore, dear friends, dear Johnians, dear parents, guardians, India is our motherland. The pride should be at the peak of our life. We should never ever give up India for any reason. Meaning, we should never compromise India. We should never compromise India and Indianness in our way of life. Otherwise, we become betrayers. Gaddars, we call it. We can't do that because country is precious. India is precious, and therefore I exhort every one of you. Be a proud Indian. Celebrate the independence. Always have that revolutionary feeling of Inqilab Zindabad, and bow your head only to the motherland, India. Vande Mataram. Jai Hind.